Big day over here at the Tyler and Hannah compound. About to drive the Chevrolet to the shop. We're gonna eventually put on that lift pump air dog. I know you guys saw it in the last video.
Not tonight.
Who we playing? Yeah, not tonight. Put in these fancy lights on each side. CB whips. CB's in there. That noise is annoying. But we'll eventually put in that air dog. I'm gonna have Hannah follow me over to the shop. No, she's not giving me a ride back. We're gonna bring back the other toy. I haven't driven this truck in a minute. It's good to be back in it. I love manual vehicles so much. Yes, the truck is totally out of fuel, if you can't tell. That's because when we do the sump on the bottom of the tank, you gotta drain all the fuel anyway, and it's really not fun to have a bunch of fuel dripping on you while doing the bottom tank sump. So it's out of fuel, but hopefully this is the last time we're gonna drive it until after we get that sump on and the lift pump in. Hopefully it makes it to the shop. It is really low on fuel. That'd be a shame. I don't think Hannah's car can tow us. You might be wondering, if we're dropping this off and picking up another vehicle, why is Hannah following us? It's because if this dies, I have a support vehicle to drive me to get either diesel or something. She can't really do much. And if the Cadillac has issues on the way home, I have a support vehicle to drag it to the scrapyard, in theory. I'm really excited to drive this Cadillac. We literally just finished the brakes today, which might be good, might be bad, who knows. We're gonna put a piece of cardboard under the whole thing though to make sure if there are any leaks, we'll find them. But, whew. I would have her just give me a ride to the shop to get the Cadillac and bring it home, but Mom doesn't want all my turds at the house at once, which is unfortunate. I just consider her a hater for that. Before Atlantic City truck meet, this truck solely needs that lift pump put on, fancy air dog, oil change, which will take me 2 minutes to do with my eyes closed, as well as getting the truck wrapped, because there is a black hood, black fender, and a blue truck with a white stripe over here. Not ideal. The wrap guy I hit up still hasn't gotten back to me, so we hit up a few other wrap guys. Hopefully, one of the 10 people we've hit up for getting this wrap will get back to us, and we'll be able to do it within the month and a week, whatever it is, before this truck show. I got a bunch of stuff done, like this nice horn. Here, let's hit it. Hopefully you guys heard that. The lights on the flatbed, on the pillar, which came out really good. I was hoping to at least place 10th or worse with bad body panels. But yeah, with nice body panels and hopefully a nice wrap, if that ever ends up coming through, I should place 10th or better, which is my real goal. We have someone we know going. I don't know if they're gonna be in the show or not, but if they're in the show, we have to place better than them. And if the top 5 or whatever, top 3, whatever, has a payout, I'm aiming for that. So it pays for the trip. And then we could come home and go on an actual extravagant trip like we had planned. Was about this close to hopping in the Cadillac and driving it home. Unfortunately, power steering belt blew off. That could be a result of, again, it's squealing. Again, should have the other belts on it to create more of a drag, so it doesn't heat up that belt so much and make it snap. But hopefully by Saturday, we will be taking this car to the car show. I'm gonna run AutoZone right now, hopefully, and get belts for this. I have the air conditioning belt. Tomorrow, Advance is gonna have my compressor belt. And then I'm hopefully gonna have the power steering belt tonight. If not, I'll have it ordered and I'll go pick it up at some point tomorrow. But definitely unfortunate. I was so hyped to drive this thing home, but she did not want us to drive home. We're gonna continue this video with hopefully driving it home. If not, you'll see us at the car show with our other toys. Kind of down right now, but can never be down and out. There's always light at the end of the
tunnel.
Are you gonna hit me with that stick?
It's a shower rod.
It's a shower rod.
I found it in the back of my car. It's probably been in there since I got it.
You shower in the back of your car?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you guys later. All right, we're back. As you can see in the last clip, belt blew off this thing. It was just the power steering belt. Not fun to put on. Still have a alternator belt, which is good. I have all new belts though for the AC, compressor, power steering, and then obviously the alternator. I'm not really gonna time lapse or record all this because it's almost unnecessary, but we're gonna hopefully throw these on and catch back up with you. Of course, car shows today, so we're thrashing to get this done, but now it says it's gonna rain. It wasn't supposed to rain, which is my luck to the T. So we're just gonna get it ready in case the weather clears up and we can have the car show, so we can at least bring this. Whew, after a little bit of fighting, got all the belts on. Just gotta tighten and adjust everything so it's all tight and such. But what they say online is this power steering pulley might be a little cockeyed, and that's why it's squealing and burning the belt up and such. I really hope it's not. We're about to check that out. If it's straight enough, we're just gonna tighten everything, tensionize everything, start it up and see if it squeals. Now that we got the compressor belt and the AC belt on, good power steering pump belt, it should create enough of a load on the pulley system itself to not squeal, because what we think is it's just burning that power steering belt off the crank. But we're about to find out. Basically, you need all the belts working in unison for the water pump pulley to spin and not burn up the power steering belt. You like that Cadillac horn? I definitely do. All right, got all the belts on. In theory, they're all tight, all the bolts. In theory. I'm sure I missed one, but it is what it is. About to see if it squeals. Hopefully it doesn't.
Great success.
I guess when a motor has pulleys full belts, you gotta put on all of them.
You're a f***ing idiot.
Alright. I should tighten that battery terminal. I was just gonna slam the hood for dramatic effect, but that went poorly. Anyway. Cadillac's, I guess, done. I'm gonna drive it home. Get another vehicle. Bring back my Jeep so it's not, with no doors out in the rain tonight. Unfortunately, our car show's today, and it's gonna torrentially downpour, thunderstorms, and there's currently a tornado watch. If it were to rain something pleasant from the sky, I get hit with something unpleasant from the sky. So unfortunately, the car show is canceled. Is what it is. We're going to postpone it to a later date. Hopefully it's not going to rain on the later date. With our luck, it's looking like it's going to rain on a later date. This is a weight lifted off my shoulders. It's wide. Yeah, right, so nice. We did like a small maiden voyage of the Cadillac to just make sure everything was all right. Seems like everything's all right, which is good. Meow, I noticed it's out of gas, so we gotta go put fuel in it, but gotta have Hannah follow me in case something silly happens. This thing drives really smooth. Gets up to speed nice. Still gotta figure out where I'm at in my lane. It's basically as wide as my pickup truck, which is good. Did the brake lines, so it's got decent brake pressure, but I think the rotors are a little warped from sitting. I think when I get home, I'll park this right in the front yard. I'm sure Mom will love that. Yeah, definitely a little low on fuel. She might get the good stuff. I might put 89 in it. I'm not putting 93 in it. I'm not trying to pay more than diesel gas. That's kind of silly. Could definitely use a radio. I like this car. Yeah, sometimes a little vibrating, but not that bad. gonna have to take it out on the highway, see if it does highway speeds without vibrating my jaw out. Alright, well that was the maiden voyage. We're almost at the gas station, so I don't want to look like an idiot when I get out with this GoPro on my head, so we'll pick you guys up when we get back to the house. Very happy with this unit. She obviously made it home. Went to get it car washed in the next town over. Did great then. The only issue was at idle. A little choppy with the idle. I don't know if it's a mix between the bad fuel-ish that could have been sitting in there, mixing with good-ish fuel and not happy about it, or these jets are all clogged in the carb and needs to get worked out. So we put some carb cleaner, some catalytic converter cleaner in the fuel tank. I'm gonna let that slosh around for these next few days and make her run nice. Rides like a dream, shifts decent. There is a plug on the trans that isn't plugged in. We think it's for the torque converter. Who knows? I might plug it in at some point, see if there's any difference. But this thing rides so good, I really don't want to drive my Jeep or my truck. I get back pains just thinking about it. Jeep's all wrapped up for the weather, and the truck's at the shop. We're going to be throwing the lift pump in that tomorrow, in theory. That's going to be in next week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our little short series on resurrecting this Cadillac Brougham after 10 years of sitting, not running, not driving, nothing. There will be more videos on this unit. There's little things we have to do along the way, but this will not be the last you see of this car. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in next week's video.